Good morning, students. Today we will start the topic 10th topic circle, and in this topic today we start this part 1. In part 1 we will do the introduction. A circle is a set of all points in a plane at a fixed distance from a fixed point in a plane. Look here, this is a circle, and here many points we have, and these points we take a set of all points in a plane, and whose distance from the center, a fixed point, is always equal. Look here, a fixed point is called center, and the fixed distance is called the radius of circle. So these things already we know, so you have to learn the definition. Now in circle we will have some special case. That first case is line and circle. Line and circle, different case we will have. As first case, you can see the circle and line is not intersecting. So look here in this figure 1, the line PQ and the circle have no common point. In this case, PQ is called a non-intersecting line with respect to the circle. In second, you can see the circle and the line intersect at 2 points. So this type line, what we will say, in this figure 2, there are 2 common point A and B that the line PQ and the circle have. In this case, we call the line PQ a secant of the circle. This line is called secant line. Okay, now this third is a circle and a line intersect at a one point, that point is A. So look here, in there is only one point A which is common to the line PQ and the circle. In this case, the line is called a tangent to the circle. So this tangent will be the mean here. So tangent means touch the circle at only one point. Now some more parts we will do about the tangent. Now a tangent to a circle is a straight line which touches the circle at only one point. The point where the tangent touches the circle is called point of contact. The point where the tangent touches the circle is called point of contact of the tangent to circle. A tangent to circle is a special case of secant when the two end points of its corresponding chord coincide. Look here, these all are the secant. Okay, but the first and last are the tangent, because these first and last P dash, Q dash and P double dash and Q double dash are tangent, and other all are the secant line. So it is a special case. At any point of the circle, there can be drawn one and only one tangent. At a one point we can draw only one tangent. If you are given a question that how many tangent you can draw on a circle, since a circle has infinite points, so on each point you can draw one tangent. So on a infinite points you can draw infinite tangents. The line containing the radius through the point of contact is called the normal to the circle at the point. That the line perpendicular that is passing through the center is called the normal. Now we will do the theorem. Theorem first is tangent at any point on a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Look here xy is a tangent. So you can write, given that xy is a tangent to circle, given circle touching at P. So look here, this tangent touch the circle at point P. OP is here radius. We have to prove that angle OPX is 90 degree, or you can say OP is perpendicular to XY. Look here, tangent is perpendicular to the radius that we have to prove. Means here OPX is 90 degree, or OP we can say perpendicular to XY, that we have to prove. So take a point Q, on XY other than P, and join OQ. We get this OQ line. The point Q must lie outside the circle. Look here, you can see here that point Q is outside the circle. Look here, if Q lie inside the circle, if Q is inside the circle, what happen? Look here, inside means it will become a secant line, means PQ will become a secant line. Look here, this Q is inside the circle, means PQ is a secant line, not a tangent. Therefore OQ is a longer than the radius OP. Look here, OQ is longer than OP. That is OQ greater than OP. We can write OQ is greater than OP, since this happen for every point on the line XY except the point P. Look here, if we take anywhere, this Q point may be anywhere. If you take this, OQ will be greater than OP. OP is the shortest of all the distance of the point O to the point of XY. So OP is perpendicular to XY, and OPX we can say 90 degree. So this is shortest distance, so perpendicular, and we can say it is a 90 degree. Now we will do exercise first. Their question number first is, how many tangents can a circle have? So there can be infinite many tangents to a circle. Question 2, look here. Here you have to fill in the blanks. A tangent to a circle intersect it in one point. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called a secant line. A circle can have 2 parallel tangents at the most. The common point of a circle to a circle and the circle is called point of contact. So all of your question, here a tangent PQ is a tangent, and at point P of a circle of radius 5 cm, radius is 5 cm, meet a line through the center O at the point Q, so that OQ is 12 cm. OQ is 12 cm. Find the length PQ. PQ you have to find. So you can use the Pythagoras theorem, and by Pythagoras theorem you can write that OQ square equal to PO square plus PQ square, and OQ square is given to you 12 centimeters, so 12 square. PQ is 5 centimeters, so 5 square plus PQ square. Now 12 12 144 minus 25 equal to PQ square you have. So PQ square you will get 119, and PQ will be equal to root of 119. So root of 119 is our answer. Number of tangents from a point to circle. Look here, in first case, first diagram you can check. No tangent can be drawn from the point lying inside the circle. Look here, if point P is inside the circle and you want to draw tangents, you cannot draw. You can draw only the secant line you can draw. Next is one and only one tangent can be drawn from a point lying on the circle. If you have a point on the circle, you can draw only one tangent. Only two tangents can be drawn from an exterior point to a circle. Look here, you can see this diagram third, that from exterior points you can draw two tangents. Now what is the concept of length of tangents? Length of tangent means the length of segment of a tangent from an external point to the point of contact with the circle is called the length of tangent. T and R, the point of contact of the tangents PT and PR. So we take one PT and the second is PR we will take. PT and PR are the length of tangents. Look here, theorem related to length of tangents from the external point. We have to prove that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Look here, you draw two tangents from exterior point, you know already, and from that exterior point if you draw two tangents, that length of tangents will be equal. We have to prove. Given here a circle with a center O, a point P lying outside the circle, and two tangents PQ PR on the circle from P. From P we can draw two tangents. We have to prove that PQ equal to PR. Constructions, we join OP, OQ and OR. Proof is triangle OQP and ORP are right angle because these are the angle between the radii and tangents, and we know already that tangents are perpendicular to the radius. We know that by first theorem they are right angle. Now you take two triangle. In this triangle you can check OQ equal to OR. OQ equal to OR, both are equal because both are radius. Now OP, OP that are common, and one angle Q and second angle R are already 90 degree, that we write in starting that these are right angle. Now by RHS congruence property these two triangles are congruence. OPQ is congruence to triangle ORP by RHS congruence property. So this by simplicity we can write PQ equal to PR. Hope you understand this. Thank you and have a nice day.